You know that feeling when you have like a really good sip of tea? It makes you feel like this. That's me right now. So it's gonna be fun. Hey, and welcome to my channel. I'm Danielle Zeese. I'm a holistic nutritionist living in Seoul, South Korea. And for this week's video, I wanted to give you a little breakdown of what I just bought at one of the most famous herbal traditional markets here in Seoul. So the market that I went to is called Gyeongdong Market, and it's a really fascinating place. First of all, it's huge. Love going there because buying produce and buying fruits and veggies is way more affordable than going to like most regular stores. But I got some good stuff today, stuff that I don't normally buy. So I'm feeling pretty excited about that. This is life in your 30s, I suppose. But I got a couple other things that I thought would be fun to show you guys because they're a little bit more unique. They're not common stuff that we cook with back home, and they're things that have kind of wiggled their way into my routine here in Korea, and I've definitely really been enjoying having access to these types of ingredients really readily and really affordably. Okay, so I've got my bag. I'm excited to show you guys my haul, and you might hear it in my voice. I have a bit of a cold going on. So yesterday I shared on my Instagram this super cool tea shop that I found here in Seoul. It was near Apgujeong Station. It's called the Tea Therapy. I got this really cool stress tea that's also really good for your throat, which I'm sipping on now. So my kitchen smells really herbally while I'm filming this, which seems really fitting because I bought some herbally stuff today. But before we talk about herbs, I think that because I'm a little bit sick, I was a little more drawn to fruits. And I don't normally buy a lot of fruits because I find them expensive here, but at the market they were more affordable. So the first thing that I got was a big bag of lemons. I got so many lemons, and they were 4,000 won. I think I got 10 lemons for 4,000 won. Guys, that's pretty awesome because normally it's like a little bag for like almost 10,000 won at E-Mart. I'm really excited to have lemons because I haven't had fresh lemons for like juice and tea in a while, and this is going to be so good, grated up with some ginger for my little throat thingy that's going on now. It's the simple things in life, guys. When life gives you lemons, make a nice throat tea. The next thing that I got was a big bag of these little oranges, and oranges are actually really abundant and really delicious here in Korea. The next thing that I got were these two Korean pears. At home, we call them Asian pears, right? Here in Korea, they're Korean pears. These are really special, and they can be really expensive. This, for the two of them, they were about $1 each, so 1,000 won each. And I'm really excited about that. Did you know that Korean pears are natural expectorants? So expectorants are helpful to take when you feel like you have mucus building up in your chest or in your body. It helps, like when you have a cough, to help bring stuff out. So I'm really excited to have this on hand just to eat them. I might get a little bit crafty and make a nice tea with this and some of the lemon and the oranges that I got. And I think that would be really nice for helping me just like purge some of this stuff that I'm feeling in my face. I also got some avocados. This is exciting for me. Avocados are kind of hit or miss here. They can be really expensive, but I got a big bag of 6 of them. They were 4,000 won, so that felt really exciting. So that's about like $4 for the 6 avocados. And this happened to me last week. I actually splurged. It felt like pretty, I can't remember how much I paid, but I remember feeling like it was too expensive for an avocado, but I really wanted one. And when I got home and cut it open, it was freaking brown inside. So devastating. But I've got 6 to pick from here. I tried some at the market. They were really yummy. And I am still doing Whole30, so this is going to be great to have to help keep me full and keep me satiated. The simple things in life, like I said. Okay, so we have some avocado. The next thing I got was, I actually got some fresh ginseng. Have you guys seen this before? I wish that you could smell it. So, okay, I got 2. I want to show you both. They're so cool looking. So this is fresh ginseng. It smells so fragrant. I actually really, really like the smell. But here in Korea, ginseng is like a very prized and treasured herb. It's very medicinal. You can see that it looks like a little human body, right? And so the word ginseng in Chinese, I think it is, in Chinese stems from the word man root because it looks like a little man. And that's part of the reason why it's considered a whole body tonic. So a tonic for our whole body. It's really good if we're feeling stressed, if we feel like we're getting sick. So a lot of the times when you buy ginseng, especially if you're here in Korea, you'll buy like the Korean red ginseng. So that's been heated. So it's been like processed and steamed and heated, and the color actually changes. This is fresh. So it's a little bit different. I would say it's like a little less potent tasting than some of those drinks that you may have tried. So I'm really excited to cook with this week. I could steep this in some tea, which I probably will do. Maybe I'll add some to that Korean pear and orange lemon concoction that I was just talking about, because I think that would be awesome. But the other thing I'll probably do is grate this up and add it to soups. And if I wasn't doing Whole30 and if I was eating some rice, I would grate some up and make like a chicken rice porridge with ginseng. And that's a really famous dish that they eat a lot here when you're sick. You eat chicken soup with ginseng and another Korean herb, jujube, in it, which has a bit of a sweet taste. It's kind of like a red date, if you will. Yeah, I'm excited to grate these up and add it to my cooking. Really wish you guys could smell it, and I love the way it looks. I think I'm just gonna like hang them up for a little bit before I cook with them because I just think they're cute. One more thing that I got was chaga mushroom powder, and this was basically ground fresh, not from a fresh mushroom, a dried mushroom, but fresh in front of me by just the sweetest little man who speaks a little bit of English, and I just loved him. Chaga grows really abundantly actually in northern United States and Canada. So it grows on birch trees. You may have heard of like chaga infused coffees, and all these like medicinal mushroom elixirs are becoming more and more popular. And I definitely love having a little bit of chaga in my coffee in the morning. I just add a scoop or two of this powder to my coffee grinds as I'm brewing the coffee. And it's a great just immune system support, great for helping keeping your immune system nice and strong, especially throughout the winter, but all the time is good. It's a really rich source of antioxidant. So I love boosting my coffee with chaga, and this was 10,000 won for this big bag, which I think is really reasonable because this will last me several months. One more thing that I got that I've actually never tried making myself. I've bought it pre-ground in sachets before, and it's a mushroom that I talk about a lot in my nutrition practice, and I wish I had a whole one still to show you, but I got him to cut it up for me. But this is actually Rishi, so you can see it's hard. It's like a piece of wood essentially. Rishi mushroom, and Rishi is really good for the nervous system. Rishi is a really good mushroom for anxiety, but it's also really good for your gut health too. And so what you do when you have a woody mushroom like this is you make it, it's called a decoction. So a decoction is when you actually boil it for a certain amount of time. So for something like this, I would do a big pot of water with a couple pieces, probably like 2 pieces, maybe 2 or 3 pieces for like 2 liters of water, and then boil it for like 20 to 30 minutes. And you'll see the color changes. Rishi has a bit of a reputation for tasting pretty crappy, so I'm really curious to try it on its own, but like also to experiment with the different types of things I can work it into. Maybe mixing it in with my coffee, because I know there is Rishi coffees out there, and I think mushrooms go really well with things like coffee, but also maybe like a hot chocolate. But I'm gonna try it in coffee this week, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. Yeah, so that's my market haul, guys. I'm excited, super excited to have all this fresh stuff in the house and to get creative in the kitchen with some new recipes. One thing about the Whole30 that I've been doing, I guess today is day, what is today? Day 12? Day 13? Yeah, so I'll be 2 weeks in tomorrow. And so far, I think the coolest thing about it is not only is my energy really good, but it's really inspired me to get back in the kitchen and be creative, because I definitely like variety in my diet. That's one thing. I don't want to be bored, and I hate not having like a lot of options. So when you take away a whole bunch of options and you're having a more restrictive diet, I think it's really cool to get creative and just like play. I'm in an episode of Chopped every time I go into the kitchen. I'm like, okay, I've got apples, I've got eggs, I've got potatoes. What are we gonna make? So yeah, obviously I haven't been up to too much lately. Anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in. As always, have an awesome week, and I will see you next week. Bye.